But you have to do more than just be in the company of the object of meditation. You have to do more than know of my existence, do more than think of me, do more than keep my picture in your house, you see. You must practice this resort. So meditation is tapas. From the egoic mental point of view, meditation is you want to just get drunk or something. You want to go on a trip. You want to close your eyes and think all kinds of pleasantries, you see. This isn't meditation. Meditation is tapas. Meditation is concentration. Meditation is a concentrated effort, if you will, or counter effort that eliminates limitation, that releases self-contraction. So meditation is a form of tapas, real meditation. It's not lazy, it's not just sitting there feeling good, whatever, feeling the natural energies that happen to be good this morning, enjoying some blisses in the body that come rather easily that time, or having visions, or sitting there like this and thinking for an hour and a half. While you pretend to be meditating, you see. Now, if you're meditating, you're involved in an action, a concentrated action. Tapas, then. Heat, discipline. It's purifying. To use the old simile, it's like taking the raw material from which gold is made and putting it in the fire. Purifying it, reducing it to that clarity, that golden clarity that is valued, you see. It's a useful enough metaphor for practice generally and for meditation in particular. So if it isn't that, it's not meditation. Likewise, if tapas isn't a characteristic of whatever you're doing at the moment, it's very possibly not true sadhana. Unless you have entered into a unique fullness in the moment, which carries you away. Then there's an extraordinary and effortless depth. But otherwise, the process is always one of concentration, tapas, heat, self-overcoming. And the principle that makes it happy, and even a lot easier, even in some fundamental sense easy, I'll say, is your relationship to me, your access to me. The fundamental principle, simple principle of contemplation of me, rather than work to purify yourself. If you enter into this contemplation, you will be, by virtue of that, purified. There's a profound difference between contemplation and self-forgetting, and thereby being purified, and being concerned, analytical, struggling to get rid of things, struggling to purify yourself by self-effort. All of that becomes more and more self-involved also. There's another tendency that people animate, and that's to want, as I was suggesting earlier when I was showing you what people like in meditation, only they just want to sort of bliss out, you see. It's like nursing on a universal tit, you see. Sort of oozing with pleasure and sweetness and momminess, the mother side, and not wanting the father side, not wanting the demand, the tapas, the requirement to grow, and so on. And both sides are in fact necessary in the balance, in the dynamic process of real growth in sadhana. And this response to the demanding side, the demand for self-transcendence, is a difficult one, it seems, for people to establish in their practice. This is very much true of Westerners, it's true of everyone, though. And the sooner you can get beyond the struggle with self-discipline, the better. All the time you spend allowing yourself the argument to be self-indulgent rather than disciplined is life lost. Wasted in the practice of karma making, you see. On the other hand, to become a dry stick in the process of self-discipline and not resorting to the grace of fullness is also a symptom that prevents growth. The analytical, mental, rather solid tendency and so forth prevents growth, even though it may seem to be serious. So you can't win, you see. Sadhana is not about winning. Sadhana is about resort, surrender, receiving of gifts, responding to them. It's an ordeal. It becomes more and more artful. It is its own reward. In other words, it is self-authenticating. It authenticates itself.